Now we will look at Maahes, the unique Classical Age god to Aten. Maahes is also a very aggressive god. His myth unit is the Scavenger Rock, which is a unit that recovers HP as it does damage, and also the Giant Scorpion. You cannot control giant scorpions, but what you can do is you can train them from your temple and have them walk to your gather point, at which point, if there's no enemies around, they'll slowly meander back. They cost no population, but there is a build limit, specifically of 10. They are similar to slow and weak myth unit mercenary that are also pretty inexpensive. Maahes' technologies are Vulture's Feast, which causes your rocks to become able to blow away units like the Heka Gigantes, and Ravages of the Sand, which makes your scorpions faster, gives them a larger line of sight, and also renames them to Ravenous Scorpions. For some reason I thought it increased damage, but nope, it doesn't do that. Probably a good thing. These units are actually quite strong as is. He also has an extremely powerful technology for your Royal Palace units that causes all of them to do more damage to the units they counter. So if we train one of each, we see that the Spearman now does more damage to Cavalry, Cantarius, Heroes, Cavalry Auxilia. Slingers do more damage to everything that Slingers did damage to. Royal Guards do more damage to buildings, etc. Maahes' god power is also a hyper-aggressive one. Essentially, it builds a desert version of the Royal Palace that is much weaker and contains no armor, and 2 towers, which are also much weaker and have no armor. But you can build this anywhere, so you can build this directly next to the enemy and start training units. Because Royal Palaces, and Desert Palaces by extension, rapidly train Classical Age units, significantly faster than barracks do. This allows you, if you have the resources, to essentially drop a forward base wherever you want it. It is worth noting that Desert Towers do far less damage to villages than they do to other units, and villages do bonus damage to Desert Towers and also Desert Palaces, meaning that dropping them by enemy economy is a little bit weaker, and enemies can use villages to knock down your buildings, and they will go away by themselves after 2 minutes. But if you put them just a little bit away from villages, and you have a little bit of military presence there to back it up, especially if you have a bunch of priests and a pharaoh out there to guard everything, this can be an exceedingly powerful Classical Age attack that, to some extent, refutes a boomy Second Age. So if you're going Aten, you see your opponent going through Maahes, you cannot boom to the next age. You just simply cannot. This makes it powerful against Gaia, this makes it powerful against Hades, this makes it powerful against Rome, because Rome really wants to boom against Egyptian. And also makes them powerful against stuff like Shub-Niggurath, where a lot of Shub-Niggurath's focus is on, in the early game, micromanaging the economy to gain a significant advantage. Anyways, that's all from Maahes. Hope you have a good one.